Oh, this week there's a lot of AKB news, there's some 46 news, no graduated news, but the 48 news will be interesting, especially since me and some of you guys actually were talking together 2 days ago about who should win Senbatsu for the Sousenkyo. Oh, and by the way, I'm Mr. Josh Box, and this is the AKB48 group news of the week. And if this is your first time watching, I go 48, graduated, and 46 by looking at this side of the screen, and then you'll be able to tell where you are, by scrolling on the little scroll wheel. But really, if you watch the whole thing, I feel like you'll get more detail about every group, which is always helpful. Especially this time, since I will talk about a foreign group. And in fact, let's just start with that. SNH48 has gotten a new sister group, and it's CKG48, which is in Chungking. The pronunciation is going to be horrible. It's going to be like super Western. Other than that, I don't really know much. I don't follow much of the foreign groups. That's just a preference really of mine. I follow usually just the Japanese groups because I feel like I know a little bit more about the language, and just going to somewhere else not knowing the language would be super complicated. But yes, if you're interested in SNH, then there's a little bit of news for you guys. I think someone before has asked about that. So here you go. Here's your little bit of SNH news. Next up is the Stu48, and they will actually be in Tokyo Idol Fest. Now this is pretty big for Stu48 since, they're still waiting to come out with a single. But with them going to Tokyo Idol Fest, this will be a good chance for other people to see them and see how powerful they are with all the members that are there. So with this, we'll be able to get a glimpse of what power they have. But I want to talk about that really quick, just to push it over to the side, because I'm going to talk about the Souysenko preliminary results. And a little interesting thing that I found is, in the top 100, 29 of them are from AKB, 24 are from SKE, 13 NMB, 23 HKT, and 11 NGT. And if you don't count Okada Nana and Sashihara Rino, then there's none in Stu. And even though NGT has only 11 people in the actual 100, it's still very important, and I'll say why as I number off the people who actually won. And I'll go top 10 just to spare you guys the time from going all the way to 100. I'll give you like 10% of it. So number 10 was Okada Nana, who actually wants to be in Kami 7, and I think she will get to Kami 7. Again, 2 days ago, we did a Souysenko pick list thing, so you can go watch that and see who he picked for the top 16. And she was definitely in Kami 7. Number 9 is Takahashi Judy. Number 8 is Miyawaki Sakura, who wants to be top 3 if I remember right. I don't think she could do it this year, but maybe next year for sure. Number 7 is Takakura Moeka, who's actually in NGT48. And this is pretty interesting because there's another 2 members in NGT48, which is why I said 11 members are in the top 100, but 3 of them are top 10, which is crazy. Number 6 is Suda Akari. Number 5 is Honma Hinata, which is actually in NGT with 25,000 votes. And she needs at least double the votes in order to get into Senbatsu based on last year's records. Next up, we got Watanabe Mai with 27,000. Then we got Sashihara Rino with 32,000 votes. That's a 5,000 vote difference. At number 2, we got Matsui Jurina with 34,000 votes, who actually beat the top 2 contenders, Mayu and Sashi. And I think everybody was distracted by the top that they didn't remember that Jurina actually beat them to. Speaking of which, number 1 is Ogino Yuka with 55,000 votes. Now, that's enough already, based on last year's rankings, to get into mid-Senbatsu. So, there's still voting to go. That was only day 1. There's a lot of possibility that she could get higher up, which, if you're interested, again, 2 days ago, did a live stream. You could go see how we placed her. But 55,000, and then Jurina having 34,000, that's a giant leap. And even AKS and the company that was in charge of the votes was like, oh no, this is legit. This is actually how people voted. There was no manipulation of anything. So, if these votes are real, then this is crazy. The NGT fans must have been like, oh, just vote all day 1 just to surprise everyone, or maybe to get things amped up and make other people spend more money for their Oshimen. Because I imagine there's some people who don't want their favorite member to be beat by this girl. I imagine they are going to go big and try to get their person to a bigger name than her, because she isn't the most popular, but she is popular. but there's more popular members who got lower rankings in this preliminary, which is all of them. So yes, if you want to see your favorite member surpass number 1 Ogi no Yuka, then for sure go vote. Next up, we got Nogizaka news, which moves us to the 46th side, and that's with the 4th birthday live. I know the 3rd birthday live came out last year, and now the 4th. I feel like they're like 2 years behind on this. I don't know if it's focused on quality or something, but it will come out. It will come out June 28th, and it will include all 3 days. So if you're one who usually buys a concert Blu-rays or DVDs from Nogizaka, this is definitely a pickup. This isn't the 5th one, so it's not Nanami graduation time. This is 4th, so I think my might still in there and everything. Which reminds me, I want to go to the 6th birthday live. So if you guys know anyone in Japan who has possibilities of getting me tickets, like in the Nogizaka fan club, or just has access to knowing how to get tickets, please let me know. That way I can go, and I'll definitely make a video covering the events and like areas around Japan and all that Nogizaka, Keyakizaka, AKB stuff. And that'll be around February when I would go. So stay hyped for that if I'm able to go and get tickets. Next up is Hiragana Keyakizaka, who actually released a commercial for their auditions. And if you're interested with that, you can actually watch an English translated one by We Tried Subbing on Twitter. And I mean, they've been doing a great job doing Girls Lock and everything, you know, the Keyakizaka 46 show where Techi's on. So definitely go check them out. Go give them a follow, like their stuff, retweet it, and generally just go send happy vibes. You know, I'm all about that. And tell them I sent you. I'm all about that too. Okay, last bit of news. It's a little bit more on the community side, as I am already in. It's about the 49th preliminary, and that's Good Enough Subs actually translated all of it and even did like reaction shots and everything. It's actually pretty cool, and I imagine all the time it took, and it came out pretty fast as well with subbing, cutting it up, cutting the audio up and everything. That must have taken quite a while for sure. Whoever runs that channel is definitely a beast and a legend. So for sure, before it gets taken down or the user removes it, go and check it out. That way you can see it subbed and cut up nicely. But that'll do it. This was a fast week since I talked about a lot of stuff 2 days ago in the live stream. This is a little bit more general. Well, yesterday it was like for 3 hours, so I had a lot to talk about. But I did cover all the news that I found this week, so don't be afraid that I like skimped out on this week's video. But yes, so give a like if you like the video, you know, all that stuff, subscribe, comments, preferably. To be honest, I'd prefer you guys comment and subscribe and share the video. Like is like, you could like it if you like it. But yes, thank you all for watching this video, watching my channel in general. I'm almost to 1,000 subscribers, so I'm really grateful for all of you guys and watching my videos, always commenting. Your comments are great. Keep doing that. And thank you for joining me for live streams I've done before. You guys are great. Keep it up. Don't forget to like, comment, and share the video if you enjoyed it. Thank you all for watching.